Ditch the doubt and step into unshakable confidence. Imagine sitting in a high-stakes meeting, your hand hovering in the air as you prepare to voice an idea, only to let it drop at the last second. We've all been there. That nagging voice whispering, "What if I sound foolish? Or do I even belong here?" is more than just nerves, it's the heavy toll of self-doubt. But what if you could break free? In Coach Yourself Confident, Julie Smith delivers a masterclass in transforming hesitation into unwavering confidence. This isn't about arrogance or faking it, it's about cultivating a quiet, unshakable belief in yourself. Ready to rewrite your story? Let's dive in. Confidence, the silent force behind every success story. Confidence isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision to act despite it. Think of it as the backbone of every great achievement, the invisible force that turns "I can't" into "I'll figure it out." Julie Smith dismantles the myth that confidence is an innate gift reserved for a lucky few. Instead, she reveals it as a skill, one that can be honed with practice and self-awareness. Whether you're stepping into a leadership role or simply navigating daily challenges, confidence is the difference between shrinking back and standing tall. The hidden cost of self-doubt, and how to stop paying it. Every time you second-guess yourself, hesitate, or downplay your abilities, you're paying what Julie calls the self-doubt tax. This isn't just a fleeting moment of insecurity, it's a drain on your potential, robbing you of opportunities and eroding your self-worth. The good news? You can reclaim what's yours. By identifying the triggers of self-doubt, whether it's perfectionism, comparison, or past failures, you can start dismantling them one by one. No more overthinking. No more missed chances. Just clear, decisive action. About the author. Julie Smith brings a wealth of real-world expertise to the table, blending 15 years of corporate leadership at powerhouse brands like Mars and PepsiCo with her passion for empowering others. As the founder of Talent Sprout, a dynamic leadership consultancy, she designs cutting-edge development programs that help executives break through self-imposed limitations and step into their full potential. What sets Julie apart is her unique ability to translate corporate experience into actionable wisdom. Through her consultancy work, she guides professionals across industries to cultivate self-awareness and build unshakable confidence, the kind that transforms careers and leadership styles alike. But she doesn't stop there. Julie generously shares her insights through thought-provoking blog content, where she explores the intersection of self-belief and professional growth. Her writing cuts through the noise, offering practical strategies for overcoming doubt and mastering the art of authentic leadership. Whether she's coaching a Fortune 500 executive or sharing knowledge with her readers, Julie's mission remains the same: to equip ambitious professionals with the mindset tools they need to lead with conviction and purpose. Key Takeaway 1: The Confidence Catalyst, why thinking you can is half the battle. Picture this: you're standing at the edge of a high dive, heart pounding, toes gripping the rough surface. The water below looks miles away. That voice in your head whispers, "What if I belly flop?" We've all faced versions of this moment, not just at pools, but in boardrooms, creative projects, and life's big leaps. As Henry Ford famously said, "Whether you think you can or think you can, you're right." This isn't just motivational fluff, it's neurological fact. Your brain believes what you tell it, and that belief shapes your reality. The hidden power you already possess. Meet Sarah, a talented graphic designer who consistently delivered exceptional work, in secret. She'd tweak designs endlessly before submission, terrified her ideas weren't good enough. Sound familiar? Here's the twist: her colleagues considered her the team's creative powerhouse. The gap between Sarah's perception and reality wasn't about skill, it was about access to her own confidence. Like Sarah, you're not lacking confidence, you've just misplaced the key to unlock it. The good news? That key is in your pocket right now. Why confidence is your career's secret weapon. Imagine two chefs given the same kitchen. One approaches ingredients with curiosity and flair, while the other hesitates, second-guessing every chop. Who creates the memorable meal? In the professional world, confidence operates the same way. Research from Harvard Business School reveals that confident professionals are 50% more likely to be promoted, regardless of actual skill level. Why? Because confidence amplifies your abilities like a microphone for your talents. It's not about being the smartest in the room, it's about trusting your ability to figure things out. The ripple effect of self-belief. When software engineer Jamal finally pitched his innovative app idea after months of hesitation, he didn't just land funding, he sparked a cultural shift in his company. His manager later confessed, "Your courage made the rest of us braver." This illustrates confidence's contagious nature. Like a stone dropped in water, Your self-assurance creates waves that lift everyone around you. Maya Angelou captured this perfectly. People will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. Your confidence doesn't just serve you, it elevates your entire ecosystem. Beyond comfort zones, where magic happens. Consider the butterfly struggling from its cocoon. That struggle isn't an obstacle, it's the process that strengthens its wings for flight. Similarly, confidence isn't the absence of fear, it's the willingness to act despite it. When marketing director Elena volunteered to lead her company's crisis response, an area she knew nothing about, she didn't feel ready. But her willingness to learn publicly transformed her career trajectory. The most extraordinary opportunities live just beyond the borders of your comfort zone, and confidence is your passport. Your turn to shine. Now that we've seen confidence in action, how it hides in plain sight, amplifies talent, inspires teams, and unlocks potential, it's time for your breakthrough. But first, we need to address the silent dream killer, the self-doubt tax. What mental fees are you paying every time you hesitate? What opportunities have slipped through your fingers while you waited for perfect timing? In our next chapter, we'll audit these hidden costs and arm you with strategies to reclaim what's rightfully yours. The question isn't if you can cultivate this superpower, it's when you'll start. Your future self is already cheering you on. Key takeaway 2. The hidden tax on your potential, how self-doubt steals from you. Imagine your mind as a thriving city, and self-doubt as the corrupt official skimming funds from every transaction. Julie Smith calls this the self-doubt tax, an invisible levy that costs you more than you realize. Like a skilled pickpocket, it operates in plain sight, stealing two precious currencies, opportunities and energy. The tragedy? Most of us don't even notice we're being robbed until we check our emotional bank accounts and find them depleted. The opportunity cost, when playing it safe, keeps you small. Meet Oliver, the most knowledgeable person in every meeting who never spoke up. His story should be required reading in business schools. While his colleagues debated ideas, Oliver's brilliant insights remained trapped in his mind, held hostage by his own perfectionism. Each silent meeting was another withdrawal from his potential. The cruel irony? The very mechanism meant to protect him from failure was ensuring his professional stagnation. As author Seth Godin observes, the cost of being wrong is less than the cost of doing nothing. Oliver wasn't losing because he failed, he was losing because he never tried. The exhaustion economy, paying in sweat instead of results. Now consider Priya, the over-preparer. She'd spend nights crafting flawless presentations, rehearsing every possible question. Her colleagues saw dedication, her body saw burnout. This is the second face of the self-doubt tax, paying in exhaustion what you could be earning through confidence. Like paying a mortgage in pennies, the effort dwarfs the actual debt. The mask of perfectionism isn't just heavy to wear, it slowly suffocates the authentic self beneath it. Brené Brown's research echoes this. Perfectionism is a 20-ton shield we think will protect us but actually prevents us from taking flight. Your inner critic, the unhelpful accountant. Every great villain needs a henchman, and self-doubt's accomplice is your inner critic. This mental saboteur keeps meticulous records of every mistake while shredding receipts of your successes. When praised for a job well done, it whispers, "They're just being nice or you got lucky." This cognitive distortion creates a financial imbalance in your psychological ledger. The antidote? Become the forensic accountant of your own mind. Track your wins with the same rigor your critic documents failures. The body language of doubt. Self-doubt doesn't just live in your thoughts, it leaks into your language and posture. Phrases like "this might be stupid but," or "nervous fidgeting" act like neon signs flashing uncertainty here. The fascinating part? Research shows that simply changing your physical posture can alter your mental state. Harvard's Amy Cuddy demonstrated how power poses can boost confidence hormones by 20%. Your body isn't just paying the self-doubt tax, it can be the protest against it. From taxation to transformation. The path from self-doubt to humble confidence isn't about eliminating uncertainty, it's about changing your relationship with it. Think of world-class athletes, they still feel pre-game jitters, but they've learned to interpret that energy as readiness rather than fear. This recalibration turns the tables on self-doubt, transforming it from a tax collector into a reluctant investor in your growth. The confidence dividend. As we'll explore next, humble confidence pays compound interest. Where self-doubt taxed your potential, confidence invests in it. The returns? Better decisions, stronger relationships, and the courage to pursue opportunities that once seemed out of reach. Your journey to financial freedom begins not with your wallet, but with your willingness to audit your self-doubt and start keeping better books on your own worth. The most valuable asset you'll ever own is your belief in yourself, and unlike money, when you spend confidence, you somehow end up with more. Key takeaway 3: The sweet spot of success, mastering humble confidence. Picture a master chef's knife, razor sharp yet carefully sheathed, powerful yet controlled. This is the perfect metaphor for humble confidence, that ideal balance between self-assurance and self-awareness. Unlike brash overconfidence that alienates or crippling self-doubt that paralyzes, humble confidence is your professional superpower, the quiet knowing that you're capable while remaining open to growth. It's not about turning your confidence dial to maximum volume, but finding the perfect pitch where your abilities harmonize with reality. Rooted in reality, the earthy origins of true confidence. The very word humble comes from humus, Latin for earth. And just like rich soil nourishes growth, humble confidence grounds you while allowing you to reach new heights. Consider Uma Raj's journey to becoming CEO of Capital Rise. Facing this career-defining moment, she neither inflated her capabilities nor underestimated them. Instead, she conducted an honest inventory: here's where I'll excel, here's where I'll need support. This clear-eyed self-assessment is the hallmark of humble confidence, what psychologist Carol Dweck might call the growth mindset in action. The mantra that changes everything. I am good enough and I can be better. These 9 words contain the alchemy of humble confidence. The first half silences the imposter syndrome that whispers you don't belong. The second half prevents the complacency that assumes you have nothing left to learn. It's the professional equivalent of a tree that stands firm in its roots while continually growing new branches. This balanced approach transforms challenges from threats into opportunities. You stop fearing uncharted territory and start viewing it as space to expand your capabilities. The Goldilocks principle of self-doubt. Humble confidence doesn't eliminate doubt, it calibrates it. Like a helpful advisor, it keeps just enough doubt to keep you preparing thoroughly, but not so much that you never act. Imagine a surgeon: too much doubt and they'd never operate, too little and they might skip crucial safety checks. The sweet spot? Enough uncertainty to stay sharp, enough confidence to perform at your peak. This nuanced approach is what separates reactive professionals from strategic leaders. The freedom of authenticity. When you operate from humble confidence, something remarkable happens: you stop performing and start being. No more exhausting professional personas, no more mirroring colleagues' behaviors hoping to fit in. Like a jazz musician who's mastered the fundamentals and can now improvise, you bring your full, authentic self to every situation. Research from the Harvard Business Review confirms this. Leaders who demonstrate authentic self-confidence, not arrogance, inspire 37% more commitment from their teams. The journey, not the destination. Here's the beautiful paradox: the moment you think you've achieved humble confidence is the moment you've lost it. Like balance on a bicycle, it's not a position you reach but a constant adjustment. This mindset protects you from what psychologists call faulty calibration, those dangerous misjudgments of either overestimating or underestimating your capabilities. As we'll explore next, maintaining this dynamic balance is what allows continuous growth without the burnout of perfectionism or the stagnation of self-doubt. Your professional evolution isn't about reaching some confidence finish line, it's about learning to run the race with grace, resilience, and just the right amount of swagger. Key takeaway 4: Unlock your potential, the confidence breakthrough you've been waiting for. That moment in the meeting when your hand hovered midair, then retreated, we've all been there. It's not just hesitation, it's the silent acts of self-doubt stealing your voice. In Coach Yourself Confident, Julie Smith doesn't just pep talk you into faking assurance, she hands you the tools to build real, unshakable confidence from the ground up. This isn't about becoming someone else, it's about unearthing the leader already inside you. Why belief is your secret weapon. Henry Ford nailed it: whether you think you can or can't, you're right. Confidence isn't magic, it's your brain's operating system. When tech lead Priya hesitated to pitch her groundbreaking idea, she wasn't lacking skill, she was lacking permission, from herself. The truth? You don't need more confidence. You need to access what's already there. Research proves it: professionals who believe they can grow, even before they've mastered a skill, outperform peers stuck in self-doubt. Your next career leap starts between your ears. The Stealthy Thief: How Self-Doubt Robs You Blind. Meet Oliver, the silent genius in every meeting. His perfectionism masqueraded as professionalism, but the cost was real: missed promotions, stifled influence. Meanwhile, overachiever Maria burned out preparing 5-hour presentations for 30-minute slots, both paying the same self-doubt tax in different currencies. Julie Smith exposes this scam: playing small feels safe but is professional sabotage. The antidote? Trade perfection for progress. As Brené Brown says, imperfections are not inadequacies, they're reminders we're all in this together. Humble confidence, your superpower disguised as common sense. Uma Raja's CEO transition reveals the golden mean: neither swaggering nor shrinking. When she mapped her zones, strengths to leverage, gaps to bridge, she didn't just get the job, she redefined leadership for her team. This is humble confidence, the art of standing firm in your worth while staying hungry to grow. It's the difference between I'm an imposter and I belong here, and I'll keep getting better. Your mirror is lying, fix your self-perception glitch. Amy, the finance whiz, froze at new challenges until she reframed her proof, not just past wins, but her problem-solving muscle. Like a carnival mirror warping your reflection, faulty calibration distorts how you see yourself. The fix? 1. Audit your evidence, list 3 wins weekly, no dismissing allowed. 2. Rewrite your narrative, swap "I got lucky" for "I earned this." 3. Embrace the stretch, new tasks aren't threats, they're growth gyms. The confidence loop: how small wins build unbreakable belief. Navy SEALs don't start by storming beaches, they master making their beds. Confidence compounds through micro wins. Start today. Speak first in one meeting. Claim credit unapologetically: "Thanks, I worked hard on that." Schedule a doubt detox, 5 minutes daily to silence your inner critic. Your turn to rise. The data doesn't lie: 82% of professionals hold back ideas due to self-doubt. But here's the secret: every leader you admire once felt like a fraud. Confidence isn't the absence of fear, it's the decision that your goals matter more. As Julie Smith proves, the gap between who you are and who you want to be isn't talent, it's permission. Next step: spot your confidence saboteurs. Those mental gremlins whispering "who do you think you are?" have tells. Up next, how to identify and disarm them permanently. Spoiler, you'll wonder how you ever listened. Like this? Smash that share button, someone in your network needs to hear it. Subscribe for part 2, how to silence your inner critic in 30 days. Your future confident self is waiting. Key takeaway 5. The confidence killers lurking in your mind, and how to defeat them. Picture this: you're about to walk into your biggest presentation of the year when suddenly, your brain becomes a minefield of doubt. What if I stumble? They'll think I'm incompetent. This isn't nerves, these are what Julie Smith calls confidence saboteurs, the invisible enemies of your potential. Like a skilled assassin, they strike when you're most vulnerable, but here's the empowering truth: you hold both the weapon and the power to disarm them. 1. The inner critic, your fake news anchor. That voice whispering you're not good enough isn't telling truths, it's broadcasting fear. Take tech executive Mark, who nearly declined a promotion because his critics screamed imposter. His breakthrough came with a simple notebook exercise. Column 1, I'll fail spectacularly. Column 2, I've prepared thoroughly and handled tougher challenges. The gap between these columns is where confidence grows. As psychologist Ethan Kross reveals, creating psychological distance from negative thoughts reduces their power by up to 50%. 2. Comparisonitis, the thief of joy. Sarah, a brilliant designer, constantly measured her work against teammates, unaware they were doing the same to hers. This epidemic of comparison creates what psychologists call the spotlight effect, overestimating how much others notice your flaws. The cure? Practice strategic appreciation. Identify 3 unique strengths you bring. When comparing, ask, is this helping me grow or just making me small? 3. FOPO, the ancient fear in modern clothing. That pounding heart before speaking up in meetings isn't anxiety, it's your primal brain screaming "don't get rejected by the tribe." Leadership coach Amy Cuddy's research shows we overestimate how much others judge us by 40%. Try this reframe. Instead of "what will they think?" ask "what value can I add?" The Confidence Warriors Toolkit. Building immunity to these saboteurs requires daily mental hygiene. 1. Morning power questions: what evidence proves I can handle today? 2. The 5-second rule: when doubt hits, count down 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and act. 3. Failure resume: list lessons from past stumbles, they're proof you're growing. Your mind is your dojo. Every time you confront these saboteurs, you're not just winning a battle, you're rewiring your brain. MRI studies show consistent confidence practices physically strengthen neural pathways for self-assurance. The voices may never fully disappear, but soon you'll hear them the way a black belt hears a white belt's fears, with compassion, then decisive action. Next level, the confidence feedback loop. Now that you've identified the enemies, stay tuned for part 2 where we'll build your personalized confidence amplifier, a system to make self-assurance your default setting. Like this? Share with someone who needs to silence their inner critic today. Want the full playbook? Subscribe for 30 days to Unshakable Confidence starting next week. Your future self will thank you. In summary, unlocking your inner confidence with Julie Smith's powerful guide takes you into the rabbit hole of self-awareness. We've all experienced that heart-pounding moment, hand halfway raised in a meeting before self-doubt yanks it back down. In Coach Yourself Confident, Julie Smith shines a light on these universal struggles, revealing how confidence isn't just a personality trait but a learnable skill that transforms challenges into opportunities. This book isn't about pretending to be fearless, it's about developing authentic self-assurance that propels you forward in work and life. Smith introduces the powerful concept of the self-doubt tax, that invisible toll we pay when hesitation steals our opportunities or perfectionism drains our energy. Like a financial audit, she teaches us to identify these hidden costs and reinvest that energy into building genuine confidence. The solution? What she calls humble confidence, that perfect balance between self-assurance and self-awareness that allows you to own your strengths while acknowledging areas for growth. The real game changer comes when Smith exposes our confidence saboteurs, those sneaky mental habits like comparisonitis and FOPO, fear of other people's opinions, that undermine our self-belief. With practical tools like truth-telling exercises and reframing techniques, she shows us how to separate destructive self-talk from reality. As leadership expert 𝐘𝐨𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐴𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿𝐿 them. What makes this book truly special is its actionable approach. Smith doesn't just diagnose our confidence issues, she provides a clear, step-by-step plan to overcome them. From small daily wins that build momentum to powerful mindset shifts that reframe failure, her strategies are designed to create lasting change. The message is clear: confidence isn't about eliminating doubt entirely, but about developing the courage to move forward despite it. For anyone who's ever felt like an imposter or struggled to own their accomplishments, this book feels like having a wise mentor in your corner. Smith's insights are particularly valuable in today's workplace, where confidence often determines success as much as competence. Her approach helps professionals at all levels communicate with more authority, pursue opportunities they might have avoided, and ultimately show up as their most authentic, capable selves. To our first-time viewers, if this review resonated with you, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content that helps you unlock your potential. Your support helps us create more videos like this one. To our returning community, thank you for being part of this journey. Your engagement inspires us to keep delivering valuable insights. Before we wrap up, we want to leave you with this: if no one has told you lately, you are inherently worthy, capable of amazing things, and deserving of every opportunity that comes your way. Julie Smith's Coach Yourself Confident gives you the tools to not just believe the truth, but to live it every day. The world needs what only you can offer. Now go out there and show them what you're made of. Stay tuned for our next video where we'll break down Smith's 30-day confidence challenge, practical exercises to implement these lessons in your daily life. Until then, keep believing in yourself, because we certainly believe in you. See you in the next video.